It's finally that time. And by finally, I mean finale. We're gonna beat the game today. We've got a 5-minute time limit, which we have to use to escape the underworld, which is very, very good, because it should not take us 5 minutes. As long as no enemies decide to pop up and slow us down. Oh, hey look, an enemy that's gonna pop up and slow us down. That's not great. But we do know how to handle it. We don't have our good sword anymore, by the way. We decided to leave that with Trish. Because, I mean, we beat the final boss. What more could we need it for? And this dude is... Could you imagine if I died to this dude? Like, I just beat the equivalent of God in this universe, and then I lose to this icy lizard dude. That would be pretty embarrassing. I think it didn't happen, but... Wow, that could have been... That could have been bad. I'm just wasting time here. Because, you know, I want to make sure I don't miss anything for the new game plus I'm not going to play. You know what? I never accused myself of being smart. Also, we now got to fight these dudes, and we don't even have our good sword. We got a grenade gun and Ifrit. Yep. Yep, that's unfortunate. Okay. And these guys jump too much. It's hard to even hit them. They dodge our stuff. I do not like these enemies. I'm glad that they only show up late in the game, because if you had to fight these things early on, I may have quit. Like, they're pretty close to killing me. And I just beat the final boss. Or presumed final boss. Maybe there's more. Because if it's not doing too much to these, which is not good. They're kind of destroying me. I'm having to use my Vital Star this early? Nah. Let's try something else. I mean, there's no point saving these at this point, right? Okay, so we found out the answer to that question I had, like, several episodes ago, which was, does the Holy Water insta-kill? It does not. Does the Holy Water do a lot of damage? That it does. Hey, if you got items at this point in the game, you have to use them, right? Like, you just gotta. We actually did need to beat them, by the way. This door was locked. We couldn't have got through it without beating those two dudes up. So, I wasn't just wasting time for the funsies. We actually needed to do it. Now we gotta keep running away, and... Did we do it? Let's find out. We did not. Okay, how do we get back? I couldn't remember. I was like, you don't jump down... Do you jump down here? No. No, there's nothing down here. Okay, let me back up. Please let me back up. Okay. Run around the other side. And hey, this looks like an elevator. Let's take it. Okay, slowly. Slowly but surely. That's what wins the race. Is that enough? Oh. Oh, the mission... Oh, now we have to escape the island, not the underworld. Great. That means we're going to get a new timer, right? No, we don't get a new timer. We still got, like, just over 2 minutes. I'm like, oh no, I gotta book it. Oh, right, that's not this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do you even get out of here? And also, could the camera please just, like, let me go the way I want to go? Also, do I even have to beat these guys? I can't remember. Turns out, probably not. Oh, okay, so I couldn't go that way. It's a linear path. Let's just go through the door then. Enemies aren't going to follow us. Alright, let's go. Oh, we got lizard people now. Okay, good for you guys. I'm just going to keep running. Just going to keep running. Oh, you got close. Uh-oh. Okay. See ya. Please just cooperate, camera. Please, oh please, oh please. Oh, we have to beat them. Because that door is locked. It's got the skulls. Okay, just die, please. I got like a minute and a half left. Please, oh please. Just die. I want my super sword back. Miss my super sword. was really fun to beat like 2-3 missions with it. Okay, open up, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Oh, we made it. Okay. Ah, we fell. That was the end of the time section, by the way. We did it. We had like a minute left. It was fine. We were in no danger whatsoever. Oh, that is an unfortunate rock placement. How are we even going to get out of here? This whole island is collapsing. And we're just kind of trapped in this room. Remember this room? There were like all those bugs. I gave this game a lot of flack for reusing assets and reusing enemies, but I actually don't remember seeing those bugs after this room. By the way, Big Boss is back. Not like Metal Gear Solid Big Boss, but like this dude. He's kind of deformed, though. You are not getting away. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere. Besides, there's no place to go. Look around. This will be your burial ground as well.
This will be your burial ground. Okay. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Since I don't have my super sword, how am I going to beat him? Well, I figure I can just blast him with my handguns, right? That'll get me my devil mode faster. Like that's taking out a good chunk of his health. It's okay, he's got a beam, but we can dodge that pretty easily. That's not too bad. This is going okay, I think. But we weren't doing damage there for a little bit, which wasn't great. And our non-devil mode guns don't do a whole lot of damage, but he's very bad at actually hitting us. So this'll be fine. Look at him though, he's one ugly dude. He's got not a Cyclops eye, he's got 3 eyes, but positioned kind of like a Cyclops. He's got those wings that now look like bug wings because they're all covered in goo. Oh, we downed him. We downed him. I thought maybe we could punch him, and we can, but we get sent back pretty quickly. Maybe I figure we can just do this for a while, right? It's not really doing much to us. And then it turns out that you cannot. You just game over if he gets too close to you. Didn't know that. That actually kind of surprised me. And made me a little mad. But it is what it is. So I decided instead, I'll just grenade launcher. And guess what does a lot more damage in a lot shorter time? It's the grenade launcher. Like, look how much faster this is. Look at how much smarter it would have been if I just stuck with that originally. He is already at about half health. And he is not even getting close to us at all. Now, we did use our entire Goku meter, but we also refill it in 2 hits per little bar area of it. Also, we still have 1 Devil Star. That was not intentional, but that worked out so well. Because that is literally enough damage. It should be able to beat him. As long as he doesn't get his invincibility frames, which he does for a little bit here. Like, I couldn't hit him there even though it hit him. Which is weird, but hey, we beat him. Here you are, powers are weak, human. I mean, translation error, but still, it's funny. It makes me laugh. What if they fixed that in the HD remasters? I would hope so. I would hope in the HD remasters they actually had subtitles for everyone too, but that's just me. Oh, also, somehow she teleported down here and is alive. Okay, we'll use your power. That's cool. Now we have the lightning power too, so we've got fire, lightning, and other lightning. Because Alistair was lightning, wasn't it? Sure, why not? Okay, sure. So he has no health, but we still have to blast him. Cool. Also, he's still coming at us. Could we game over again? We could, I suppose, but we're not going to.
Jackpot.
Blammo. Go back to the underworld, you devil, you. I will return in Devil May Cry 2. I return. I don't actually know what the subtitle is for Devil May Cry 2, if it has one. I know one of them is Dante's Awakening, but I feel like that's the third one.
Give my regards to my son, will ya?
Maybe there isn't a subtitle on Devil May Cry 2. Guess we'll find out someday if I ever decide to play it. Probably won't, though. This wasn't that much fun. Like, it's better now that I actually know what I'm doing, but still kind of a chore. There's not enough narrative in this game for me to actually care about my actions. And the hack and slash gameplay is just not really for me. I mean, sometimes you just know that games are just, like, not your jam. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this. Like, it was fun after a while. Like, after the first couple hours when I got the hang of it, I was like, you know what? This is okay. I could play this maybe someday for fun. And then there were some frustrating bosses, like the goo monster. The goo monster was really not a lot of fun. I actually, by the third time you're facing him, I was like, I kind of want to be done with this. And then it just decided to Star Fox us for half of a boss fight. It's weird. It's a weird game. But also, that was a convenient airplane landing.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's ready to fly on the airplane underground. This is okay. Sure, why not? Oh, also it has guns too. Okay, cool. And now we're doing this, I guess. But actually, though, this is gameplay. We're actually kind of flying the plane. We have to shoot things in our way in order to not take damage from them. We're on a very, very enclosed path, but still. Like, I'll actually hit some here, and they do damage. Like that one. I wonder if you could actually lose at this part. That would be embarrassing. I presume you can't. I assume that you have, like, exactly enough health, even at the lowest amount of health, to survive. Because, like, you don't have to fly very far. But that would be the most embarrassing point to lose at. Like, I feel like me even dying at that actual final boss fight was kind of bad. And I thought about editing it out just to make it seem like I'm better at this game than I am, but you know what? Maybe someone will be playing the game and be like, how do I fight this guy? And they'll learn from my mistake. My lack of experience fighting that dude.
So clear. So blue.
Yeah, the sky is blue. She says it's clear, but we like see clouds right there, which is kind of dumb.
Like the sky.
Like, come on, Trish. Also, I guess we're cool with her now. Like, I mean, she betrayed us like 3 episodes ago, and then we saved her, and then she saved us, and then she saved us again. So I guess we're cool. Also, we grieved for her death.
There's no need to worry, right? Because the world has the legendary Dark Knight Dante.
That's...
And his sidekick.
Oh, you are our sidekick officially now. Okay. I feel like you just kind of stepped into that role there, Trish, but sure, fine, whatever. Oh, hey, it's like the very first cutscene in the game.
Yes.
Oh, and they've changed the name to Devil Never Cry. Dante was saying something about how demons don't cry, but because he's part human, I guess he can, or something. Anyways, the tears that brought Trish back to life, because they're special tears. And they now run a business together.
More than enough.
And that's the game. So, basically, I left these credits in. I mean, appreciate these people, but I did have some fun with the game. I probably still didn't play it anywhere close to optimally. I'm sure if any Devil May Cry expert decides that they want to watch this playthrough, they're going to be like, wow, you didn't do X, Y, Z, Q, Alpha. But that's okay, because I played on normal, and you can get away with stuff like that. Like, the game does have some good combat, from what I've been told, and I presume it gets better in the sequels as technology advanced and they got more familiar with the system. Like, this was 2001, this was really early on in the PS2, so I get it was kind of rudimentary. And even still, like, apparently you can launch people in the air and do some like really cool air combos that I just didn't do. And I didn't get a lot of the special abilities. Like, I saw Inferno, that looked really, really cool to get, but it cost like 4,800 red orbs, and I always needed to buy vital stars and yellow orbs and all of those good things, so I couldn't afford it. But it would be cool to do like another playthrough, and if those things carry over, that'd be fun to actually experiment with those. And you'd need them on harder difficulties, I presume. Like, I'm guessing even things like the puppet dudes don't die to like 2 grenade shots in hard, or the other difficulties which come after hard. I think there's like a Devil May Cry mode. Graphically it looked okay. Like, it was playable. It wasn't so ugly that I couldn't tell what was going on most of the time. The voice acting was kind of bad. The story was not really there. And I do like narrative in my video games. Like, I'm a movie guy, first and foremost, so I need that drive. I need to know why I'm doing things. I need to care. At least I would appreciate caring. But overall, it's an okay game. It hasn't aged the best, but I had an okay time. If you're still watching at this point, I presume you had an okay time too, or you're hate watching, which either way, it builds my channel, so thank you for that. I don't really have a whole lot else to say about this game, but I'm leaving it to the credits. We're gonna get to the end, and it pops up with your stats, and I'll leave those up just so you can see them and judge me very harshly. I got a lot of D's and a lot of C's in my rankings for each mission, which I presume are based on both time and like proficiency at combat, and I did poorly on both of those, so that would explain that. But it's okay. I got better, I think. Like, I started out doing a lot of Ds. I did get some Ds toward the end because I didn't know what a quick way to beat the bosses was. I figured out a safe way, but to actually beat the bosses was not the fastest way, especially like the goo boss, Nightmare, I think his name is. Anyway, that is the end of the game. And then I just put this on for a little bit. You can look at the stuff. Don't look at the retries, because that's only how many yellow orbs used. I retried a lot more than that. Total time was closer to like 5.5 hours. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.